This week I read a really amazing book that I highly recommend to all of you called Listen to Your Messages by Rabbi Yisachar Frand. In this book, there's a chapter called The Pursuit of Happiness. And Rabbi Frand explains that all human beings are in the pursuit of happiness, that we're all looking for happiness. He explains that in Western society, that people have a tendency to look for happiness in fun things. I'm going to go on this amazing vacation. I'm going to go on this, I'm going to spend the weekend at the beach. I'm going to go see this amazing movie. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to be so happy. Rabbi Frand explains that looking for fun, looking for happiness as fun, looking for fun things to bring you happiness is going to be very unsatisfying and very fleeting. It's not going to bring out a real feeling of happiness. He says that you'll see this if you speak with somebody who just saw a movie and you speak with them 2 hours later, they're no longer going to be happy. It's very fleeting. He explains that the only source of true and lasting happiness is spirituality. And the more spirituality you have in your life, the happier you'll feel. So what is spirituality? Spirituality is doing things to connect with God. It's, praying and doing mitzvot and, giving charity and doing good deeds and doing all the things that we need to do to be good people, to be good Jews, to connect with God. So I have a question. In terms of, by this definition of spirituality, which is supposed to bring us incredible amounts of happiness, the more spirituality that you have, so Jewish mothers should be the happiest people alive. Jewish mothers, we are engaged in more spirituality. I think that if any mother watching this, if you would just, over the course of a day, write down all the acts of kindness that you do, I think that you would be overwhelmed. Wiping this one's nose, that's an act of kindness. Wiping this one after they go to the bathroom, that's an act of kindness. Giving that one a cup of apple juice, that's an act of kindness. Cleaning up a little bit so your husband can see the living room floor, that's an act of kindness. We do so many acts of kindness over the course of the day, it's overwhelming. So we should really be, all of this tremendous amounts of spirituality and acts of kindness, we should really be, the happiest members of the Jewish people. So why is it that we're not? If you interviewed the average, woman sitting at 5 p.m. on the beach in the Bahamas, she's holding a martini, and you asked her, "How are you doing? You having a good time?" What would she say? "I'm having a great time. I love it. I'm having the greatest time." And what if you interviewed your average mother at 5 p.m., mother of 3 children under the age of 6. It's 5 p.m. You said, "How are you doing? How are you enjoying yourself?" "I'm hanging in there. It's okay. We're going to go out to the playground soon. I'm going to get everyone to bath, get everyone to bed. I'm doing okay." So who on the face of things looks happier? So why aren't we happier? Where is this incredible happiness which is supposed to come with all of these incredible acts of kindness and all the spirituality that we have in our lives as Jewish mothers? Where is it? Where is it gone? So I think we can find the answer in one of my favorite books. It's called Nashim Smechot, Happy Women by Harav Shlomo Aviner. He's the rabbi of Beit El. And in this book, he has a chapter called Happiness Doesn't Feel Happy. Happiness doesn't feel happy. So he explains that, that we're raised to believe that happiness is the same thing as enjoyment. Happiness is the same thing as, the feeling that that woman had on the beach in the Bahamas, that's happiness! I love this martini, I love watching sunset, I love being here, it's so fun. That's not happiness. He explains that happiness is the profound satisfaction that a person feels knowing that they're doing the right thing. And Rabbi Aviner explains, he says, if doing the mitzvah, wiping that child's nose and wiping that child's bottom and, making them sandwiches and cleaning up the living room so your husband can see the living room floor, if that brings you incredible happiness and you're as happy as the woman that in the Bahamas, that's incredible, that's wonderful. But it doesn't make your happiness any less the fact that you don't feel so ecstatic about it. It's a feeling true happiness, according to Rabbi Aviner, It's just a feeling of profound satisfaction that you are doing the right thing. The feeling of profound satisfaction that you are doing exactly what God wants from you at that moment. So I want to bless all of us. I have a feeling, I'm not sure this is true, but that over the past few decades, that we have lost the ability to connect with this kind of Jewish happiness. The feeling of profound satisfaction that we are doing the right thing. So I want to bless all of us, that even at those moments in our mothering lives that we don't feel especially happy, that we should feel this deep satisfaction, the deep satisfaction of knowing that we are doing exactly the right thing. I want to bless everyone with an amazing week.